welcome to Clipping In. Today it's a road ride in the Pennines on the first half decent looking day for ages after weekends of mist and rain and Lord knows what. Typically there was hardly a breath of wind in the valleys, and now it's turning into a block headwind, which I'll have to push for the next few miles. The Pennines have got their own microclimate, and whatever the forecast says, or even what you observe in the valleys, you can almost expect anything up here. I mean, on Sunday the forecast had confidently said 7 Celsius at 8 AM. My garden thermometer said it was 5, but within the space of a mile I dropped down into a valley at Bailiff Bridge and it was 2C. Absolutely freezing. So yeah, you don't believe the apps. I'm approaching the Buckstones junction now, and yeah, it's very windy. There are places there I'm struggling to hold my bike upright, and I can feel even here riding with one hand is getting quite tricky when the cross gusts come. Significantly colder too. I'm not quite sure now which ride I'm going to do. I'm sorely tempted to shave a few miles off this one. You might have seen on this channel in August and September this reservoir when it was almost empty, and you can see the volume of rain that we've had. It's still got a little way to go until we could call it full, but this is part of a tiered system. There's another one, let's have a look there, you can see with the dam. That one too needs a few meters yet to be full, but things are certainly heading in the right direction. There won't be a water shortage around here soon. Climbing the Buckstones from the Denshore side, my favourite side. There's a nice steady winding feel to this road. Today I have a bit of benefit of a tailwind, which is always nice, and hopefully you can see, well, maybe not now, the reservoir that I mentioned. I think we've lost sight of it now. Onto open moorland for the final push to the top. You can see on the horizon, that's where the Pennine Way crosses. This morning I was all set to go out on the Geos road bike with the mudguards, but the forecast confidently said it was going to be dry all day. And I've just run through quite a major shower at Denshore. But yeah, because of that, I just swapped the seat pack from my road bike that runs 23mm tyres to this gravel bike, which is running, you can possibly see there, I have a second wheel set for when I'm taking it on the road, and those are Schwalbe Durano double defense, which sound quite grand. They're 28mm nominally, they blow up to closer to 30, and they're a sort of a heavy duty puncture resistant training tyre. Well, the wind's really picking up now. I seem to have run away from the showers which are hanging over Lancashire, over Denshore, and I can see over Manchester and Oldham. It looks pretty dark and pretty unpleasant, so I've cut 24 miles off the ride and I'm heading for home. I should still have about 36-37 miles, and the way I've been feeling a bit under the weather and tired really for the last couple of weeks. I've been going out on the road bike in pouring rain, and it gets into my bones. That's the only way I can describe it, and it leaves me sore for days. It takes a long time to recover from. And for me, I fractured my right hip 13 years ago, and although I came back from it, eventually that was the thing that led me to pack up cycling for 7 or 8 years, and I don't want that to happen again. So I've got to look after it, I've got to nurse it through this next 3 months, maybe even 2 months, but when it's the sort of dampest, because it seems to be damp cold that affects it more. So I'm not sure what the videos for clipping in will be like over the next couple of months, unless I relocate to Spain. That could be quite fun. Get some warm weather training in for 2 or 3 months. But more realistically, I'll see what I can do. But for this ride, for this episode of Clipping In, I'll say goodbye for now and see you next time.